the problem I've got on here, or what I've noticed, is we've actually got some quite perfect circular motions on the top of this part, and unfortunately there's actually a burn on the rubber on here, and that looks like wherever it's been previously buffed in between coming to us years ago and obviously where it's been since, they've caught this. And plastics are tricky to do, but they've actually marked the plastic trying to get the marks out, so there's actually deep scratches in there. And then the other problem is they have caught the rubber, as this is a rubber seal across the window, not metal or plastic, and there's a slight mark in the rubber. So what we're doing is we're masking up the bottom of this. We're not masking up the sides at the minute because you can't get truly to the edges on Range Rovers when you do that. So if you're asking why have we not masked up here, it's because you will always have fine marks on the edges of here when you're buffing them out on trims on a Range Rover if you try and mask them up, and they do protrude out. So as long as we keep the pad flat, we won't have a problem. So we're going to try and focus on that. Same with the back panel, we don't want to burn this here, so we're actually going to be masking that up but not the edges. And we're just going to be using one of our kind of exclusive buffing pads that we've designed. It's what we use on these type of panels. We don't sell them, we don't really tell anybody what they are, but it's what we've designed over the years to get the best results on here using a rotary system. So we've done the detail side of things. Every panel has been done. It is ready now for a 12 months coating, but in the meantime we're just about to do the brake calipers. These are going to be going red with the bell housings going black to go with the black wheels, and the wheels are obviously then going to be washed inside and out and coated. Typically 4 of the shells on these are already been damaged, so whoever's basically put them on last time, I know the clients had sort of new tyres and brakes done, they have damaged the shells, so we've had to contact the client and he's ordering some new shells for them now. Basically the wheel nuts, they have like a skim shell over the top of them. We've had to force one out unfortunately, because otherwise we couldn't have done the job, and that's damaged one of the sockets that we've got. That's just gone in the bin as usual. So we're just going to get on with the paint now, try and get these tarted up because they are pitted to hell, so these are going to have to be sanded back quite a lot, and then we're going to be going over them with a Scotch pad just to get the best finish before we prime them. Then we're going to paint them, then obviously the lacquer. So what we're currently doing, guys, is literally finishing the car off now by putting a sealant on it, and what we're actually using, I don't know if the camera's going to focus, it's probably not. No, it's not. Anyway, this is One Shot, and we've been selling this now for a couple of years. Really popular with the Ford lads more than anything else, because they started to understand it and hear what it actually is before other car clubs did. And we do a blue version of this which is for wheels, which is why the Ford lads were really into it, because the Ford Mark III RS has pretty poor wheels. They're not painted properly from factory. I don't want to go into loads of detail because we're on a job, but they don't paint them properly. They're only painted on the front really, which is why the keyholes and the back of the wheels are only black, and they seem to lose a lot of colour, so they lose the satin colour and go matte. And the One Shot wheels brings them back to life and also last for up to 6 months. Basically what One Shot body does, and what we're putting on this Range Rover now, is a 12 months coating. And the key to this is, and that little bottle will do this car in full. It'll do the glass, it'll do the trims, it'll do absolutely everything. It really does bring the trims up. The key to this is basically layering it. So when you spread it on your panel, make sure you go the other way, so horizontal then vertical, and make sure you do get a full patch on there instead of a little bit where you may have missed. Give it a couple of minutes to sit. So I'm going to do a wing and a door, and then I'm going to do a door, a rear quarter, and then buff it off. It makes the paint super smooth, but it also gives it up to 12 months coating. And this is something you can do at home as well. And it's in between a wax and a ceramic. So this is a true SiO2 type product, which you may have heard of in quick detailers. But this is a true product, and this will give you 12 months coating. So this is going to protect this vehicle now for the next sort of year. It's going to repel and bead really easy. It's going to wash super easy, but it's going to darken up all the trims and just make the paint super smooth, which is the key. Well, we're going to get on with that. I am going to do a bit of a montage afterwards, guys. It's a bit of a, not a rush job, but I'm not going to do much more video footage now because we need to get the car finished. But I'll get the montage done at the end of this, and obviously ask any questions you've got as usual. Cheers, guys.